Hey everybody, and welcome back to Writing Automation Scripts. Today we're on a new variation of quotes to scrape. This one is called Tableful. The reason it's called that is because this layout is really messed up. Basically, this whole thing is like a table layout, and yeah, like you can see here, it's not good, right? So it has like some weird padding stuff and basically, this is normally pretty challenging to scrape, just because it's doesn't really work as you would expect it to. So we're going to use Automize and see what we can do. Also, today we're going to be using Puppeteer just to mix some things up, make it a little harder on ourselves, I guess. Um, so yeah, why don't we just get started? So first things first, I'm going to open up Automize. Let's just try to get this first quote here. So if I double click on this, it looks like it's saying the second TD is what it wants, but let's see if we can find a first somewhere. So that would be the first direct child. Yeah, like you can see here, this is a pretty screwed up, right? Um, so let's maybe ignore that. Let's see what these tags are looking like. Okay, so this would be the third uh, TD. Um, okay, so I see it is pretty tough. Automize does make it easy to show me my options, but none of these options are great, as you can see. So what we might end up having to do is just do every other, because it looks like every other is fine. I'm just wondering where this stuff comes from. Okay. Um, it looks like that's the first TR is over here. So if we ignored the first one and then we just did every other, it seems like that would be okay. Um, so to do that, it would be something like this, just T body, TR. So let's just go ahead and do something like that. Matches 21 others. That should be okay. Also, let's switch our language back to Puppeteer. Um, and let's copy this selector. Come here. So this would be like let rows is equal to, um, I guess kind of like this. But we want to get all of them. So the way to do that in Puppeteer is to add a second dollar sign. For those of you who I guess aren't aware of what that means, is generally let me switch this back to just regular JavaScript so I can demo this. Um, this is kind of what the single dollar sign means. So this is like basically equal to single dollar sign, okay? And it's just going to return, I guess in this case, this is invisible. But this just returns basically the first match. Um, query selector all, okay, it returns all of them, and this is equal to the double dollar sign. So here you can see here's our list. And that's just what I did here. So this is all of our rows. So the very first one we don't care about, remember, because if I come over here, right, the very first one, that's all this stuff on the right here. We don't care about that. So I'm going to, this will delete the first one. So we do rows.shift. Okay, whoops, shift. So that deletes the first one. And then from there, we can do for let I is equal to 0. I is less than rows, rows length. And we do I plus equals 2, right? Normally we would increment by 1, but in this case we actually want to do 2 because the first one is the quote and the second one is the tags. So const quote is equal to rows I, and then so I think this should be, let me think, less than this minus 1. So, and then this would be tags is actually I plus 1. Okay, so this would be go through the rows in pairs of 2. Okay, so let's hop back into Automize and see how much extra work we have here. I'm also, let's switch it back to Puppeteer. Okay, close this. I'm going to refresh. So we're given this just for the quote. We're given this, and we want to get this. Oh, okay, that makes sense. We'll just get the TD, and we're going to want to get the inner text. Let's copy that. We're going to come here. Set a page. It'll be the quote. Okay, and that'll be the inner text. So we don't have author this time, so get rid of that. So just be quote and tags. So this would be const quote is equal to this. I guess quote text, right? And then tags is going to equal, let's close that. This time it's going to be this one, right? And we want to get those tags. So I think this is just the A tags. If we just did A, yeah, I'm sure A is fine here. So let's just copy that. Let's get the inner text from, oh, right. We want to loop through all of them. So I think we're just going to do this. And remember, whoops, same as before. This would be tag, right? So this would be tags dot $sign. Can also just get rid of these or not. I just noticed this is not really necessary. Okay, and let's loop through those. And these we can do one by one. So let j is equal to 0, j is less than tag elements. Oops. Okay, and we just want to get the inner text from that. So let's do const text. Okay, and we'll just add that. We'll do something like this on here, just this evaluate here. So this would be tag elements dot evaluate, get the inner text. So and we'll put an await on there. Okay. And then lastly, we can add that record. So the records dot push. Okay. And we want quote and tags. So the quote is going to equal our quote text. Okay. And the tags will be our tag text dot join with our comma. Okay. And let me run this and see what I missed. Okay, and we did not do too bad. I just missed our J here. So I ran this. It produced our CSV, and here it is. So we got quote, and we have tags. So that's pretty much it for this episode. So I hope this made sense for you. Just kind of taking it slow here. Really examining that this elements panel, figuring out what's going on, figuring out, seeing, okay, it looks like they come in pairs, and then looping through these in pairs. Hopefully that made sense. And yeah, so thanks for watching. If you have any video ideas, be sure to leave them in the description. If you have any feature requests for Automize, same thing. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.